Barbara. Welcome to Cooking with Love. On today's episode, I'm going to be making a corn chowder. The end of the summer is here. You may not be able to get fresh corn, but I'm going to tell you how to do it with fresh corn and using frozen or canned corn. Very simple to put together, and it's a great tasting recipe, especially now that the days are going to start getting cooler. So let's get started. The ingredients for the corn chowder are some bacon. I'm going to slice this and chop it up into small pieces. Celery, carrots that I've chopped up, potatoes, they're yellow Yukon potatoes that I use. I'll peel them and chop them up really fine. Frozen corn, you can use canned corn. You can also use fresh corn for this recipe, but now the corn season is ended. This works just as good. And some cream style corn. I have some heavy cream, chicken stock, and milk, a little salt and pepper, and we're ready to go. The first thing we're going to do is start our stock. So we want to get this reduced. So we're going to add milk, some heavy cream, and chicken stock to a pot. We're going to bring it to a boil and let it simmer about 20 minutes, and then we'll be able to add it to the rest of our chowder. And while this is cooking, we're going to start browning our bacon, so I'll get that started next. We'll add the bacon that I've chopped up in here. We're going to brown this for a few minutes so it's crispy and take the bacon out. Now, while this is coming to a boil, you can always use fresh corn if it's in season, which would be even more delicious. But because corn isn't available right now, I'm going to use frozen canned corn too. If you use fresh corn, you take the kernels away from the stalk, put it aside to add to the chowder later, and add the corn cobs to this. And then when we're ready to add it to the chowder, you just take the corn cobs out. Our stock is starting to reduce. We're going to let it go another few minutes. In the meantime, the bacon is done, nice and crispy. I'm going to take that out and put it in a dish. And this is what you're going to use the bacon bits to put on top of the soup when you're done, when you serve it, to add flavor. The next thing I'm going to do is to start cooking the carrots and celeries right in this pot. Okie doke. That's good enough. So I'm going to give the celery a head start. And then I'm going to add the onions and let that cook down for a few minutes. I'm going to add the onions now. And let these cook till they're tender. A few more minutes. Our celery and onion are tender now. I'm going to add the potatoes and do the same thing. Start cooking them for a few minutes. Then we'll get our stock ready to be added. Our potatoes are cooking nicely. They're starting to get a little soft. They'll finish cooking when we add the broth. I'm going to add the frozen corn in now. Give it a stir. I like a lot of vegetables in mine. I did add a little bit extra potato. I'm going to add the creamed corn in, then a little salt and pepper, and we'll be ready to add the broth in. Now you can season it with as much salt and pepper as you like. You can always add more salt at the end. I don't like to over salt anything. If you don't like salt and pepper, you don't have to put it in. If your corn is a little too sweet, you can always add a little extra salt, they say. At this point, I'm going to turn off the broth and I'm going to add it to the chowder. Now this is going to cook 20 minutes to a half hour, at least till everything is tender, and the broth will thicken even more. Our soup is done. I added just a few bacon crumbles to the top. It added extra flavor. And if you're vegetarian, you don't have to use bacon fat. You can use a little olive oil. It's so good. It's nice and creamy. The sweetness of the corn, everything together. It's a nice mix. Try it with a little bit of crusty bread. Enjoy. If your soup is a little too thin, depending on your potatoes, you could always add a little bit of potato flakes and it'll thicken it up. And if it is too thick, you can always add a little extra broth or cream. Till then, enjoy, try it.